I had moved into my dorm in college. I was alone for a while until my roommate moved in. And the night before my first day of school, I was alone in my room. And I wasn't in the best mood. And my boyfriend had been gone and promised he would be back in a few hours. And I had decided to take about 10 pills, which is beyond what the average person should have all at once. And my whole body was feeling kind of tingly, and so I thought it would be best to sleep it off. My boyfriend came in probably half an hour to 45 minutes after I had taken the pills, and I was feeling a little out of it. And he had noticed, and he was talking to me, and I just kept my eyes closed, and he started to get very worried. And then that's when my roommate came in, and she had noticed the bottle on the desk, and it was kind of open, and they counted out the number that I had taken, and they had immediately dialed 911. And next thing I knew, I had people pulling me up by my arms, dragging me, putting me in a stretcher, and taking me into the ambulance to the local hospital. I had stayed there all night as they checked my vitals until 5 a.m., and I was just constantly crying and worried whether or not I would make it back to school okay for my first day of school. Not too long after that, my mom came, and she was checking in on me, and my boyfriend was there and holding my hand. And not too long after, the actual doctor came in, and he had told me that I wasn't going home that night. And he said I was going to be transferred to the local psychiatric ward. And I just started crying. These strange men showed up, and they also put me on a stretcher and said that they were taking me to a new hospital. They stripped me down and checked every part of my body for any injuries or anything like that, or self-harm. And they took away my cell phone and everything else I had and made me change into these weird scrubs. And then they led me into this new room, and there were people just sitting around staring at me as I walked in, going through the cycles of group sessions and eating and sleeping and group sessions again over and over. And after those few days, another doctor came in and he evaluated me once again. And to my surprise, they said that I was allowed to go home that day. And I just cried with tears of joy because I had been wanting to go back to college for so long, and I already missed the first few days. And I'll just say that was probably the worst thing I had ever experienced in my life. And I regret taking those pills. It really taught me to appreciate what I have and not make choices like that and just think about stuff before I do it.